What's up, my PandaPack? Welcome back to another episode of Factions, guys. Now, we are at the home. Thank you all so much for the awesome support on the last video or the last episode of this series. Hopefully, you guys are tuned or excited for Factions episode 2. This is our home right here. Beautiful looking base so far. It's a 25 by 25, guys. Now, our plan is to get obsidian around this whole thing, you know, have a nice defense system. But, guys, if this is 5 tall right here by 25, that is a lot. That is a lot when you think about it. 5 times 25 is then carry the thingy. It's like 160-ish. I don't even know. It's over 2 stacks right here. And for 32 obsidian, it is $100,000 or coins on the server. So for 200,000, we can do half of a wall. So we're going to need 400,000, 400,000, 400,000, 400,000, and not counting the ceiling and the floor and all that good stuff. So it's going to be rough. But guys, I do have a slight raid possibly. So I'm just going to kind of cut it here and we will go to the raid site and we will see what we can do. Obviously, I bought TNT, which was expensive in itself. $30,000 plus FNS, which was $1,000. Now I'm kind of broke, but we will see what we can do with the raid and hope that it is awesome. Slight change of plans, everyone. Instead of going out and getting a raid or going out, I'm actually going to hide the chat because it is kind of not necessary for this portion of the video, guys. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is working on the base a little bit. Like, you guys know that this is the base, but I feel like since I don't have a raid right now, I don't even have anything to raid anyone with. I mean, look at me. I would go in there, and if there's like anyone there, I will die. Or F info. I don't know if I even did this in the video, or I need to put our name actually /F info PandaPack. There we go. All right, click enter on that, and it's not the. Oh wait, because my chat's hidden. That's why. Rip. Alright, there we go. Alright, there it is. There it is. So as you guys can see, we have 4 players and 85 strength. That's because we keep dying, or faction keeps dying. We keep doing that. Oh my god, it's rough. It's rough. So we basically need to get ourselves out there to PvP sometime soon. But before we can do that, we actually need a place to put stuff, to put, you know, all that good stuff. I'm not gonna like show you guys like all of the building process of this because that would take forever, literally the whole series. But we are gonna be doing some of this stuff here. So now what I figured out is the PCGUI was why I wasn't able to craft. So now that I can craft, we're just gonna press this button a bunch of times and get all that good stuff. Alright, so we got 44 of the beautiful chests, and guys, I actually realized that, you know how I couldn't see what number there was on this? It wasn't an actual glitch, it was because of the PCGUI. So maybe I will stop using the PCGUI, honestly. I really do like the PCGUI, but guys, if it does that, like I can't see the number and all that, might as well not use unless if there's an updated part. Now guys, everyone in the server uses dispensers, and I'm not exactly sure why. Like, I mean, chests have so much more space that you can put in them. Like, look how much more room there is in one chest, and you know, you can just do so much more. So I'm just gonna be using chests, guys, because I feel like it's awesome. Basically, we have all this stuff here that I'm gonna get rid of right now. These are just kind of templates. Now what I am planning on doing is I'm just gonna place these down real quick for you guys. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, and there are double chests. Beautiful. I thought that they weren't going to connect. All right, there we go. So we got the chest. So when you open it, you do have a large chest. So see, chests work on this server perfectly fine. And now we're going to go up. I don't know why they keep going into my inventory, but we will come up here and we will go 1, 2, and we will go 3, 4. There we go. And then we come up here and we will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now we probably will have a 4th layer. I'm just going to keep it at 3 for now because we will not be needing any more of this. This is the actual like spawn point when you do /home F or F home and all that, and then you have the chest here. Now basically, now that I have this here, just imagine this being that, and then imagine this being that, and then all around here being that. Then we have a little hole right here. Now what this hole is a little bit of a gateway. It's a path that you can come out here. Now basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have, like, for me, since I want to make this as hard to raid as possible, we are gonna have this be kind of like, or I'm making this decision on the fly. I will let my faction members know about this, but I'm just gonna kind of like do it and hope that they agree with it. And instead of having obsidian cover these whole walls, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna have all the chests inside this little area, have a wall around it right there, and then have the rest of this, and we might even expand it a little bit, be like where we put our spawners, where we put stuff, and if we need extra chests, we will put them out here, but then this will be like the most important stuff in the dead center. So basically, they would have to go through the first wall of defenses, which we would build up over time, and then go through this part to get to the really good stuff, and then all the other stuff will be on the outside. That's where we'll have the spawners, That's where we'll have the brewing stands, all the good stuff, guys, and we will decorate it and make it look all pretty as well, because I don't see us getting raided anytime soon. But we definitely do need to get a lot more power, because if we do, you know, if someone does find us, they could overclaim us very easily. But I'm gonna lay out all of these chests, and then once I do that, we will be back and see what else we can do from there. I have ran out of chests and I have ran out of wood, and I don't feel like getting any more, but this is good. This is a great start. So as you guys can see, this is more than enough chest room. Literally, I know that like a sword, like 1 sharpness, 1 sword is just going to take up 1 slot. I know that 1 piece of armor is just going to take up 1 slot, so this isn't as much. Like obviously, like you can have stacks of cobblestone and stuff, and like apples and all that, but you can't have stacks of armor. So like these could fill up very, very quickly once we get a little bit more OP. But that's why we will have these little gateways. Now I'm not sure how we're gonna make these gateways work, because there are ender pearls and all that, and they could just ender pearl in if we don't enclose the whole thing. So I'm not sure how we're gonna make these gateways work. We could see if we could do something with the redstone, have it be like a one-way passage in or like outside of it. So the only way to get inside of it is to do /home F, and then to get out of there you would have to press like a button that would be right here. A bunch of redstone would happen, and then you just walk out, and then it closes immediately after you. I think we could do that. That would be really, really cool to do as well. But yeah, that's basically gonna be the interior for it. I think this is gonna be a lot of chest space. We could even put chests up here as well. Hopefully the faction will enjoy this and like this idea, because then we have a ton of room out here as well. Now we are gonna be making the floor out of stone. Now the reason why we aren't going with like wood or something is because wood is highly flammable. So even if they don't get close to our base, if they can put lava near our base and it flows to our base and like it catches something on fire, it could catch the whole thing on fire. It could catch the chest on fire. So basically the reason why I think we should make it like stone themed and all that is because stone is, one, harder to blow up with TNT, and it is not flammable. So with that being said, it would be very, very nice to have it. Like cobblestone is one of the strongest blocks that's like really, really cheap to use, other than like obsidian, which is, you know, super hard to like obtain and all that on this server. So basically we will have stone, like regular stone. We can cook some up later and do all that, but for now I'm just gonna fill it in with cobblestone, because, you know, why not? Nedlock actually started doing this. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned that I do have a lot more members on here, so if you guys are a loyal subscriber, please hop on the server. And if you see me on there, I usually play every single day at like 8-ish p.m. You can find me on the server, or 7, 8. Tomorrow is gonna be Thursday, so you guys can catch me probably all day after 7 p.m. So with that being said, yeah, you can just hop on, and if I know you, I will immediately add you to the faction. So all that good stuff. Alright, but I'm not gonna fill all of this in. Now why I have this here, guys, is because what we could do is, this is kind of like our what I'm gonna call is our defensive system. Now I'm not gonna tell you guys how it's gonna work in case you guys find it. I don't want you guys to know how it looks exactly, so you guys are like, oh, he just did this and that. But basically, guys, we are gonna have an unraidable base. Like, I play factions kind of defensive. I hate getting a ton of material. I hate getting a bunch of resources and then getting raided. Like, that is the worst feeling ever. I'd rather like go really slow. Like, we have nothing right now. Like, I have a sharpness 5 sword. That's like the highest thing that I have right now, and like a stack of god apples. That's like the highest stuff I have right now, which isn't a lot on the server. And speaking of stuff, we can do /kit starter, get a bunch of good stuff that way. All right, /kit starter, I think it worked. I'm not sure, did I get it? I did get it. I can see the strength and stuff, the speed, and all that good stuff. So we did get it, so that's sweet. So now we have more stuff. Now guys, I do, or I will make a vault, my own personal vault. Now what a vault is basically a really, really small base that's just to yourself. Now the reason why I'd want the vault is in case if our faction gets raided, I could easily just have all my stuff in a different, or not all my stuff, but like some of my stuff, like stacks of god apples and like, you know, like protection 5 armor just at my vault. So then if our base ever gets raided of everything, I will still have stuff at my vault to go to, and vice versa. If my vault gets raided, I'll have stuff here to do and all that good stuff. We will have a labeling system. We will have all of that, guys. And yeah, I will admit, I will admit that we have not claimed this area yet. So if anyone finds us, they could raid everything that we have, which is kind of scary to think about. But guys, we have 83 power. If we were to claim this area, we would be screwed. And yeah, because then anyone could overpower us, especially if we have like, because we have a pretty large area, if you guys couldn't tell. This is probably gonna have to be 2 claims, and if we claim 2 claims, that means that we have to have even higher power to maintain it. So we need to go super try hard killing people. We'll probably do that next episode, see if we can pick off some kills to boost our power and all that good stuff, guys. But for the majority of this video, I think we are gonna wrap it up. Another slower video, but guys, it is crucial at the beginning of a faction server to have a nice base and to get the fundamentals out of the way. Like after this, guys, once we find raids, once we start getting really geared up, we will be doing more intense stuff with PvP, with all that good stuff, guys. So please don't yell at me for not having a ton of stuff for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, regardless of the fact some episodes will be longer, some episodes will be shorter. But guys, I'm gonna finish this off camera because you guys probably don't want to see me do the whole thing off camera. We will fill in the floor, we will do all that stuff. I'll get my my faction members in a call and we can just do that and all that good stuff. Actually, before we do that, I want to see if Manny would be willing to show me his base. It looks like Manny is not online, so I can't ask him. He's eating dinner right when I'm recording. God dang it, guys. But no, basically, if you guys don't know, Manny and I are allies. We have allied factions, so the Crafted Squad and the PandaPack are allies. So if you guys, want to go to either one of our teams, it'll be fine. So basically, we're gonna have a super strong allyship. We're gonna have a base just for like we're gonna have a combined base soon once we get like our bases sorted out and all that good stuff, guys. But hopefully you guys enjoyed episode 2 of Factions. Kind of a slower episode, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it none of the less. And if you guys did and you guys want to see an episode 3, let me know. And yeah, have a safe and enjoyable stay, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.